families of the hostages still in captivity are still waiting for answers. Day 409 of the war. Hamas has yet to provide proof of life to confirm how many of the hostages are alive. Now, one of the Israeli hostages is 80-year-old Gadi Moses, abducted from near Oz on the 7th of October. He is still in Hamas captivity. And now we welcome Yair Moses, son of Gadi. He joins us from Hadera. Yair, we so appreciate you speaking to us. We cannot imagine what you and your family are going through. Time is of the essence. Still no deal at this point. Your mom, Margalit, was of course also abducted on the 7th of October, but was released in that first truce deal in November. How are you doing? How are you all managing right now?
Well, it's getting harder every day, every hour. From day to day, the struggle to believe that my father and the others are still alive is getting very hard, and it's almost impossible to believe it. But we must hold with our finger points and believe that he's still alive, and many others are still alive, and we do whatever we can in order for something to happen, and some agreement will be arranged, and they will be back hopefully as soon as possible.
And your dad had appeared in one of the Hamas propaganda videos back in December, 11 months ago now. What more have you heard since on his health? What is the most recent update as such you've had either from freed or rescued hostages? What are you learning?
This is the only sign of life we have for him. We don't know anything about him. No one of the released people saw him. We don't know if he's being held by himself or with others. We don't know if he's underground or in private houses. We don't know if he's got any food, medicines, and actually we don't even know if he's alive or not. But we must believe that he is and continue. I don't see any other option. Continue all the time until he and all the others will be back with us.
And of course, time is of the essence. We've been saying that for so long now. Today, it's been raining in the region. Winter is approaching. And then there's this emotional roller coaster with reports of meetings in Tel Aviv with Mossad chief David Barnea, and then other meetings as well. What message would you want to have right now for those decision makers?
But they must do whatever is possible to bring them, and this must be number one priority of everyone in Israel, and that it's not that that's just family issues, and actually it's not just Israel issue. It's all the world need to understand that this is pure humanitarian thing, and it's not part of the conflict. We cannot connect the hostages situation to the conflict between the Israel and the Palestinians. It's pure humanity, and the world cannot allow any organization, as cruel as they are, to kidnap people and demand things for them and related to the conflict. Just people, my father is 80 years old. We have still 7 women there. We don't know what happened to them. We heard many evidence, and the world need to understand. The world need to decide that they cannot accept it and demand their immediate release.
And you have in the past also described your dad as mentally strong and as physically strong. As we're speaking to you, we're seeing pictures of him as well, 80 years old. To think that he's been in captivity for more than a year now. Tell us a bit about him. Tell us about the neshama, the spirit, the soul of your father.
Oh, my father is an amazing man. I am a bit biased, but yeah, he's been a farmer all his life. A great father and great grandfather to all of his kids, even the kids of his partner Efrat, grandchildren of Efrat. He treated them as his own grandchildren. For more than 30 years now, has been traveling around the world and lecture about agriculture in developing countries. All the pictures you see now is from places he's been actually all over the world. He's been in Africa, in South America, in the Far East. Did it from the true believing that this will improve their lives, teaching them how to do better agriculture. A lecture in his stall, he could have the patience to answer all questions. It doesn't matter if it's a group of professor from the university or group of kindergarten children. He will answer all questions, adjust the level of the explanation to the listeners, and he loves people. He's a man of people and land, we say in Hebrew, it sounds better, but he's really, really a man that love to help people, love people, love the ground. I said also that my mother and then Efrat were his second wife because the soil and the fields are his first wife always.
We certainly can see that from the photographs we're looking at while you are speaking, and we certainly hope for good news. The heart of the nation is with you. Strength to you, your mom, your family, all the grandchildren you're talking about. We're thinking of you all. Yair Moses, thank you very much for being with us on The Rundown.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.